and welcome. This is Real Dawn, and this is Planet Crafter. So there's been a little bit of a change since the last time we played. I'm now rocking 3 nuclear fusion generators. So my power output is significantly better than it used to be. I mean, I think I still got 1500 spare energy at the moment. The exterior has some significant improvement. There's a lot more green, a lot more flowers. I now have the ability to get oxygen and methane from this guy, as well as still getting water from these. The major change, I'm still in the process of working on this, but this can be just a glass tube connecting over here. And unfortunately, because of the elevation change, I had this all the way across, but then there's too big of a gap in between them, and I can't make the difference, so I just did this. So this way I can come out of here. I got a butterfly garden now. I have my trees, which I'll harvest the bark from. I have a second tree dome, because I need lots of bark. And I now have a bunch of storage in here, because I have officially hit the stage where I am getting lots of larvas. I have an autocrafter now. The autocrafter has a radius. Let's see if you can see it. The green ring, so just as long as all of my storage chests are inside that radius, they show up here. And from here I can create, well, I need to go collect some honey first, but I can create mutagens and fertilizers, everything I need, instead of doing the 50 trips back here. And yeah, I need to upgrade all of these to the level 2. I haven't done it yet, but I'm getting there. Let's see here. Do I have a new tree? I do. So I have a tree seed. And one of the changes that I've been working on off camera. Let's see here. Upgrades, it looks like Agility Boots 3, Jetpack 3, I have the air filter and I have the water filter, plus I have the construction menu filters, so therefore I only see the latest tier, I don't see the lower versions. Okay. So let's skedaddle real quick. Yes, I said that. We're gonna go through this area. Oof. We're gonna go check on, I believe I placed a tree spreader over here, but I didn't have a tree seed because it was still in the processor, or the DNA manipulator. So, there she is right there. We're just gonna load this up. Alright, so this will start to produce trees fairly quickly. We're gonna go inside this cave. I have a bunch of tier 2 excavators now. And this one here is getting me iridium as well as other materials. However, I have a abundance of it at home in my little power base, so I'm actually filtering out how much of this I take and just storing it in this chest, so I know where it's at if I need it. Yeah, let's see here. Alright, we'll leave that here. And we'll go making a couple more rounds. So you see on my screen, right here, there's an icon that won't go away. Well, I actually did this on camera, but I didn't realize my daughter had changed my audio settings. And so therefore, when I recorded the episode, there's no game audio. She plays Roblox, and I guess the game she was playing had super loud music that she couldn't control, so she just turned her the game audio settings in OBS. She turned it way down, and I didn't realize that. So when I hopped on to do my video, all you got was me yapping. You didn't hear anything from the game, so I decided not to use that game footage, and then just carry on and catch you up as I can. So we got storage. I was trying to keep it organized because I have a full one upstairs. Because what I'm really hurting on though is iron. Something that is abundant as it was, I seem to have burned through all of it really quickly. So it was like, oops. So if I go upstairs, this was full of iron. It's now full of uranium rods. My iridium is full of iridium rods. That's still good. This is full of mixture. This one is full of rocket engines, pulsar quartz, and the zeolite. But I've made everything I need to make at the moment. So the air filter allows me just to breathe longer. So it still doesn't eliminate the need to have air, it just prolongs the time span. I have a viewing gallery up here. I was gonna make this like a glorified bedroom up here. I know you don't actually use the furniture, but because I can make beds and couches and cabinets, I was gonna turn that upstairs into that. So these cabinets are now kind of out of whack because I added this extension. But I did that just because I was tired of, I don't know, I just thought I'd figure out a way to interconnect the outside domes to my base. But the only way I could do it was this kind of wacky staircase. And then I fell off of it. There we go. So let's try that again. So if I come back in here, I can do the whole deal there. However, what I am looking for, like I said, is my iron. So we're going to come back out where we were just at. And that's all snag this iron. Thank you. And there's a couple more additions I just realized I forgot to tell you. So once I get done here, I will show you additional changes. Also, if you see the right hand corner, my terraformation index has significantly risen from the last video. The first time I recorded, or I guess maybe the first couple times I recorded, it was kind of I don't know, but still maybe 1.2 GTI or something like that. So needless to say, I did get kind of busy playing on off camera, a little more so than I intended, but it got good. So, but anyway, this machine here is producing super alloy. It's awesome. So I just come and harvest it every so often, and yeah, I've got as much super alloy as I need now, which is amazing. Because before, that stuff was a little harder to come by. You had to go through the maze to find it, or there's another zone that tends to have a lot of super alloy, plus the occasional super alloy rocket that falls. I will get that in a minute. Cool flowers. Here it is. So I now have a beehive. Use that to free up room. And it's producing honey. So honey is used to make the upgraded foods. Alright. So I now have a map. I've launched a series of map GPS satellites, and I have the one that labels the map for me. So now if I zoom all the way out, I can see the immediate area. And let's see here, each one of these little white dots is a outpost that I've created, and so you can kind of see how I've peppered my area. And this only shows this extent. If I go to, I think I got one over here that has a map in it, and it shows more of this area, and then I think I have one over here that has a map in it, so it shows more of that area. But as you can see, I've starting to make actual progress in the game finally. It was just slow progress, and I am at least making progress now, so there is that. Alright. I need to get a lot more. Okay, so I got a lot of super alloys now. So just to free up room, I am gonna make this. I want the super alloy rod. And you can see how the progress bar works. It's going through all of my associated cabinets to produce the item. You do have to hit the clear if you don't want it to just keep running. But so I made 3 rods, so that freed up pretty much all of my alloy. But since I already had an inventory full, it worked out for me. Alright, so the key, Warden's Key. I still have to do some looking to figure out where that goes, but you can see on my map it is directing me to a waypoint. Like I said, I did that on camera, but unfortunately it didn't make any sense or context because I was talking about what I was seeing, but there was no bearing of, like, there was no game audio, no clicks, no noises of any kind. So I don't know, I decided that it just wasn't worthwhile video. In fact, I think I've even actually just completely deleted it out of rage for it being so bad. I was like, alright, no, this doesn't make sense. I'll take the water, and I drank one. I'm gonna eat some food real quick, just to top me off. Store that, and let's put this with the food. Perfect. I just realized I have an extra item in my inventory that I don't need to carry on me. So I am going to dump it in here. Alright. So if I go over to my power management, it tells me I have 4 T4 drills. So I put one in that alloy cave, which is on the other side of this hill. There's one in the iridium cave, which is through the yellow fog sulfur area, and it's the cave that dumps out into the big lake area. I know I'm butchering the descriptions, but it is what it is. Somebody who is more adverse to the game will probably describe it better, but you got what you got from me. And I have one in here. So this one is producing osmium. I'm getting a lot of it, a lot more than I'm using. So I don't remember if I started the chest over here. I did, okay. So I'm just gonna dump that, and I'm gonna take a row here. Store all this osmium. I want to take all this other resources and start storing it at my main base. That way I can use it in the auto crafter and good to go. So let's ditch that. I want the iron most importantly, because that is the one resource I am hurting on, like I said. A lot of that, so I'll take that. Alright. So that's that. And that'll run. Oh. Larvas. Well, let's take this back. Because I have a full inventory. Oh. I overshot. There it is. Resource gathering has definitely changed for me now that I'm in this later stage. In the beginning, it was a constant scavenge to find everything on the ground, but those tier 2 miner or excavators are they're definitely producing a lot of materials for me. And so now I just need to build up my stockpile because well, each one of these rooms is 2 iron and 1 titanium, and so expense added up very quickly. Let's see here. Let's put this in. Put that in. And that one. And that one. And that one. And that. And that. So this is full. This one's got room. So let's put these in there. Boom, and boom. Let's go upstairs. Or up the ladder. I wish I could do internal stairs. I wish they'd add that. Iridium, okay. This one is that. Do I have room? I have room in here for that. Sorry, I'm not trying to be too quiet. I'm just trying to make sure what I'm doing makes sense. There we go. So let's stick all that in there. Magnesium. Put a load in there. Cobalt's okay. Ice I'm probably not going to store too much of, so I'll just utilize the space. Okay. So we're cooking on some gas here. So if I click on this interface here, it shows me all the satellites I have, or, well, not satellites, I guess they're rockets that are orbiting around the planet now, and they tell you what they're doing, so. I could have gone extreme with it. I've seen some people that's like launched dozens of rockets, but I've kept it kind of modest. The stats are getting better though, so oxygen is at the point where I'm almost, I guess it's 1.6% to the O2 level. So I need to work on the bugs. I think will get me there. I think. Anyway, regardless, I'm on my way. And I've made everything out of here. Alright, let's go get the other resources. And I believe I have one of my little shelters I have. I believe one of them has an entire cabinet full of iron. I just need to go and retrieve it all. Oops. I went the wrong way. Oh well. We're up here. I will see what I left up here. I meant to go down the other side. This one, just a couple little things. Oh, I didn't know they moved. Awesome. Alright, let's see here. That's weird. Just the way it rendered. So yeah, starting to get trees forming over here. Algae. That's my little outpost that I put it there because I was like, well, you know what, everybody always starts in this side of the map. I didn't, so I put an outpost there because I thought I was going to move. And then I just decided to just, yeah, I was like, why would I move? I chose an area that had a lot of resources. Alright, so here, and then I come this way. But that's the way we came, right? Oh, so then it's just through the cave. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to navigate this labyrinth. I really wish I had a mini map. That would make things a lot easier. There we go. So let's fly across. I've almost got to the point that I can unlock the teleporters, and that'll be a game changer. So lots of zeolites. But I'm not really utilizing zeolite at the moment. I have a lot of it back at my base, so I'm just gonna ditch all this in here, and I'm gonna take this stuff. I can leave a couple silicons, and I'm gonna take the cobalt. Okay. So there's my basic resource harvesting I needed to do. Oh, and I can now drink from the water directly, so that's a nice touch. What's up here? Some aluminum. Inventory's full. Done. I hadn't been up here, I don't think. Oh, yes, I have, because I have an outpost there. Let's go see what I left in it. Like I said, this place is a cave, is a maze. It's a lot of fun. I'm really digging this game. I know I'm running significantly behind everybody else who's playing it because, well, between family and everything, it's really hard to stay up on my game time. I've got a Minecraft series that I've been playing. I haven't even put it online yet. It's just on my computer, but I've already recorded a couple episodes. I just need to start the upload for them. Alright, so that's a little bit of iron, a little bit of titanium. Since I have a bunch of this or my base, actually I'll still take the cobalt. Because cobalt makes the clear glass, or not really glass, but I guess it is glass, the blue glass that the shelter uses. So we'll go through this cave to go back. If I can remember the way. How did I not take you? Guess I don't need magnesium. Because I want that, I want that, I want that. Take a sulfur, and then I guess I'll take... Nah, I got a lot of that. I'll take the magnesium. Alright, well, I'll leave that there, and that'll be a next trip item. Alright, so let's see here. This way. Go through here. Go through here. Go through here. Alright. Whew. I made it. So I came this route. Like I said, we came into that where that meteor crater was from a different cave, and then we come back out through this cave. Let's see, what did I leave in here? Anything? No, nothing. But I came up here to show off the view. Oh. And I reported that using the F8 command or button you can report bugs, but there's a pretty good texture glitch. So I don't know if it's just on my end or if that's everybody, but if you look at the satellite map, that line is shown up on the map too, so I'm assuming that's a common issue, but it's not game breaking. It's just something I'm pointing out. Let's see here. And voila. So we're finally getting a good little base going. I just wish I wouldn't have built the butterfly dome and, well, the tree domes and stuff where I did. Because I've kind of worked myself into the hillside. So it blocks me from building too much stuff over there. Which now I understand why everybody uses the other map area, because you got a nice large open area to build in, so therefore there's no constraints. Let's put all this stuff away. Where did I put the... Oh, there it is. So we'll put the iron... Ooh, new tree seed unlocked. Iron down here. That titanium. Just put it here. Sure, why not? Alright, so let's see what else we got going here. So we just unlocked this. The next one is at 800, which is the silk generator. Alright, I do have the silkworm already. I need the heater tier 5 at 8 KT, so I got a long ways to go for that one. 500 T for the butterfly. Okay, well, got a minute to go on that one too. So I need to work on my plants. Insects are rising nicely. And biomass is rising okay, but it needs to be sped up. What else? What's the next unlock over here? The teleporter comes in at 25 GTI. I am at 9 GTI. Okay, so I need to work on getting that up. Because if I could build a bunch of teleporters and just pop between zones, that would make the resource gathering significantly faster. Alright. But yeah, so my power grid now runs off these three things. And that made a world of difference. They're a little expensive to build. They're built by 5 pulsar quartz and 4 super alloy. Excuse me. And I built everything else. At least everything that I've unlocked. But I think this video is going to kind of wrap up here. I think it's not very long, kind of short and to the point. My next video, however, I do have a goal in mind. I do have that Wardens Key, so I would like to navigate to it, get that going. I apologize that I didn't have it in recording of me actually going down and getting the stone or the Warden's Key. So if you don't mind that I already have it in my inventory, well, we'll proceed on from there. Please give me a like, subscribe, leave me some comments. Specifically, leave me a comment if you want to see me go back there and show how I got to the Warden Stone to begin with. I don't mind going back down there. I was not going to go down there if I didn't have to. It's just a little bit of a trek to get down there, but if you want it, I will do it. So let me know in the comments. But this has been Real Dawn, and this has been Planet Crafter. Thanks for watching.